guys, Ivan and Susan again from Vloggers on the Loose. 5,490 people, yeah, and it's built over 2.3 square kilometres with 38 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. We're in a suburb called Merriwa. I'm already shaking in my boots, guys. We're at the Merriwa shopping centre over here, and that's the only shopping centre they've got out here in Merriwa. Not a lot has changed since I've been to the shopping centre actually when we lived in Quinns Rocks. This hardware's still here. All the graffiti's covered up, which is, or most of it is. So we'll take a walk around Merriwa and show you guys around. So Merriwa is a northern suburb of Perth, which is located within the local government area of the city of Wanneroo. I don't think I'm gonna pick a worse garden today, guys, for obvious reasons. In saying that, there's a nice looking double-storey house over there, and that garden looks immaculate. So there are a few people out here with a bit of pride. And if your family has been in Merriwa since 1820, that's okay, you can comment. So the name Hester was originally approved for the suburb. Here's this double-storey house here, guys. Have a look at that. Garden's so immaculate. That's artificial lawn, by the way. Yeah, the name Hester was originally approved for the suburb by the city of Wanneroo in 1980, but was opposed by Australia Post. Hey, everyone gets involved in these things. Due to the conflict with the existing town of Hester in the southwest of WA. Marvellous. So Merriwa is an Aboriginal word meaning a good place. If you live in Merriwa, let us know. Is it a good place? Leave some comments for us, guys. I remember when this suburb first opened up, and they gave it all sorts of names. Do you guys remember the names they used to call it? They called it, one of the names that sticks out to me was Balga by the Sea. I always remember that. What's going on there, guys? Is that that house is obviously on a massive block, because have a look at the shed they've managed to put on there. That's more like a granny flat. It's got a front door with a security door on it. It's got a couple of windows in there. Yeah, so that house must be on a huge block. Interesting. So Merriwa was chosen as a name in the late 1980s. Jeez. Susan nearly tumbled there. The pavement's a bit uneven, yeah? It's like Asia. But some of the gardens are kept quite nice through here. There's one across the road there. And then this one, yeah, have a look at the driveway. Not good at all, no wonder we're falling over, yeah? Wonder if we should be on that side. So up until the late 1980s, guys, Merriwa was unpopulated bushland with no notable land features other than Quinns Road. Interesting. Yeah, it was all bush out here when we moved to Quinns a long time ago. So was Clarkson, for that matter, I think, from memory. So what do you guys think of Merriwa so far? Interesting. Have a look at these two big date palms over here, guys. Those would have taken a long time to grow. They probably had them in there since they bought that house, I would say, because it takes a good 20 years to get to that stage. So there are some nice gardens through here, guys. I was only joking when I said before I'm not going to name the worst garden, but I probably won't, because there are quite a few grotty ones also. So we're just going to walk down a little laneway over here. So guys, there's two RAAF, which is Royal Australian Air Force retirement villages in Merriwa. Have a look at this house on my right here. They've got a tarpaulin on the roof, so obviously there's a leak in there somewhere. There were some storms going through Perth about a week ago. There's the primary school across the road there, guys. There's only one government primary school in Merriwa, and that's it. So what we'll do now, guys, we'll take you guys to a different part of Merriwa and show you around there. See you there shortly. Okay, we're just in another part of Merriwa over here, guys, and we're taking you to the cheapest house listed for sale. And it's an eye-opener. Must be cost of living pressures biting. It's been biting for the last 30 years. Here it is here, guys. There's artificial turf there. Believe it or not, it's artificial turf. This is it here. It's at 113 Baltimore Parade in Merriwa. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 2-car garage, as you can see there. And it's on a 599 square metre block. That's probably the only good thing about that house, because there's an absolute pigsty inside. I've looked at it on realestate.com.au. They are also Collingwood supporters. That says it all. I'm not going to say any more. It's an absolute pig. Yeah, they are ferals. So that's the house there. And they are asking, it's a bargain, they are asking from 495,000 Australian dollars for that. Bring more than one can of paint, and bring more than a sledgehammer, and you might get it for 495 on the dot. They are asking from 495. go hard, guys. If you want that house, go hard with your negotiating skills. So what do you guys think of that house? Will you buy it? Have a look on realestate.com.au before you start commenting. And then you can see why I said what I said. For all you people out there who talk about cost of living crisis and lived in Australia since 1810 and all sorts of crap like that. Get your facts right, guys. Okay, here's a beautiful park over here. It's one of 6 parks in the suburb. And this park's called Dalvik Park. And it's very well kept. The lawns are very well kept in the middle there. On the outside here it's okay. There's a lot of trees and that in the park. There's a lot of seating, and it's also floodlit. They must play a few sports over here. There's soccer goals I can see over there. So guys, have a look at that, guys. Look at that fence. That's just blown over by the looks of it. Something's going on there. See, the blocks were quite big over here, and half that house is only built on half a block. So he's got a lot of spare room over there. He's probably better off selling off half his block. Anyway, this is called Baltimore Parade that we're on, and usually on a main road like this you usually get all the bigger blocks and all the grottier gardens. Carl's car yard's across the road there. You can see Carl's car yard over there. And Ray's Wreckers in with that car yard. I know Wreckers is spelt with a W, but it rhymes. Ray's Wreckers. I could have said Warren's Wreckers. That doesn't make sense, guys. So, oh, by the way, that shopping centre, we took you guys to the Merriwa shopping centre. Now, I've had these people in mobility scooters, they must have massive chips on their shoulders, because I've had 3 encounters with them. I've had one in Pinjarra, where we were on a very, very wide footpath, and he would not go around us. We didn't see him coming, he was behind us. And he started swearing and carrying on. And we had an encounter also at the Edgewater shopping centre, where we were on the footpath, on the veranda area there at the shopping centre. It's a very small shopping centre. And he came around the corner and swore at us because we got in his way, apparently. This was a while back. But today, I've seen it all. We didn't have an encounter with this guy, we just saw it all. He was going along the veranda area in front of the shopping centre, the paved area, and there was a trolley there. And he just, I don't know if he kicked it or pushed it, but he pushed it with some force for a guy in a mobility scooter. He's quite strong. And the trolley went rolling. Lucky it didn't, lucky the wheels didn't go crooked and it came into the car park. We would have had all sorts of problems. It kept going and went into a grassed area and rolled over. That's a bloke in a mobility scooter in Merriwa shopping centre. If you watch our channel, mate, you are a dickhead. You've got major issues. Okay, enough of that guy. Talking about the shopping centre though, if you want to do any major shopping, guys, you'll have to go to Clarkson, because there's a massive shopping centre over there in Clarkson called Ocean Keys. So the Merriwa shopping centre has only got a little IGA in there. As for the schools, we pointed that school out. There's only one primary school here, and there are high schools in surrounding suburbs of Clarkson, and Mindari. So what we'll do now, guys, is wind this little bit up over here of Merriwa and have a look at that retaining wall there on that house. That's beautiful. They've done very well on that. That would cost them quite a bit of money. So well done to them. The house looks okay also. And can't see the garden, so I can't comment on that. We'll wind this segment up over here and take you guys to another area of Merriwa. See you there shortly. Okay, we're just in another part of Merriwa here, guys, and we're taking you to the most expensive house that's listed on the market. It's at number 31 Grand Paradiso Parade in Merriwa. It's that corner house over there. That's the most expensive house with a price on it that we saw listed here in Merriwa. And number 31 Grand Paradiso Parade, Merriwa. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. It's on a 579 square meter block. It's only a small house, guys. It's only got a living area of 155 square meters in there. Corner block. Built in 2007. The house is empty at the moment. It's very neat inside, but the gardens on the outside look a bit of a mess. They are asking from 729,000 Australian dollars for that house. I probably built it all up for less than 100k way back in the day. So there you go, guys. What do you think of that house? Leave some comments for us. There's 2 doctor's surgeries in Merriwa, by the way, and one was in the shopping centre that we showed you guys. And the closest hospital to Merriwa is the Joondalup Health Campus, where there is a private and a public hospital in there, and it has an emergency department in there. As for the trains, there's no train station in Merriwa. The closest train station is at Clarkson or Butler. And there is a bus service to these stations, the Clarkson and the Butler station. So that just about winds it up in Merriwa. Not really much to say about Merriwa. Nothing's really changed, guys. That shopping centre still looks the same. Might have had a coat of paint in the long time that we've been out of Quinns Rocks. So that's about it. Might have to wrap it up over here somewhere. Find a place to wrap it up. Oh, sorry, I forgot to give you guys the median. You want to know the median house price through here, don't you? I better do that before I get into trouble. The median house price in Merriwa is 650,000 Australian dollars, so not too bad considering the times we live in. The median unit price out here is 395,000 Australian dollars. And everyone bought the land out here, guys, when it first came available many years ago, because there's no data available for land prices here in Merriwa. So we're going to wrap it up. We'll wrap it up right here in front of this nice little garden over here, and the park, and kids playing in the park and all sorts of shit. Sorry, stuff. Thanks for watching the video on Merriwa, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.